Hi teachers. Good noon. It's already 11:45 a.m. So happy lunchtime everyone. But now we're going to have a live discussion here on our YouTube channel. Okay, so for the attendance today, kindly comment your name and your location. And let's see kung sino naman po yung mga next LPTs natin, no? Next year at tagasan sila. Okay, so kindly comment your name and your location. Hi teachers, good morning. So at this moment of time, you have a long test exam sa ating GC, no? So sa mga teachers natin na tapos ng sumagot, pwede po kayong mag-join ngayon sa ating live discussion. Because later on, this video will be set into private. So if you did not join to our YouTube community, hindi nyo po siya mapapanood. But of course, for everyone's opportunity, sa mga walang pera, pwede po kayong makapanood ng ating mga live discussions. But just sit to it na every time na may live tayo is present po kayo. Ayun. Hi teachers, good morning. Okay, so for the attendance this they kindly comment your name and your location. Again, we are live. So, hindi po ako nakapag-live ngayon sa Facebook. Dito lang po sa ating YouTube. Okay. So, before we start, let's start with a prayer. In the name of the Father and of the Son of the Holy Spirit, dear God, I pray that you give me clarity of thought as I begin to study. I have a test coming up that I want to do well on. Please remove any distractions so that I can focus on my study materials. My thoughts are going in so many different directions. Bring my focus to bear on the subject at hand. May my efforts be fruitful, bring to mind the things that I need my focus, and may I remember everything that I study. Thank you for clearing my mind of all distractions. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Okay, so sa mga teachers natin, no, na nakapag-exam na nung September, so don't stop praying, no, and asking for your heart's desire. So stop praying. Alam ko nagwo-worry kayo, 'no? Sabi nila mas nakakakaba yung paghihintay ng result, um, compared to ano, pagkuha ng board exam, ayan. Okay, so just relax and keep praying every day. Huwag tumigil 'no, kahit na tapos na kayong mag-review, I mean tapos na kayong take ng licensure examination for teachers, of course, stop praying. Kahit na nakapasa na kayo 'no, praying is, the answer of all. Alright, so ano po ba ngayon yung nakikita niyo ngayon? That is my identification card from PRC at yun po yung gusto nating makuha. So paki-mine na teachers, mine the license at kapag na-mine na po, wag na pong i-cancel yan. Okay, so Lord's perfect timing LPT, no? Naniniwala tayo sa perfect timing Lord or ni God. All right. So please get ready your pen and paper. So by the way, this is an actual board exam questions in professional education. And you know what? In Prof Ed, hindi naman tayo puro sulat dito kasi uh, unlike no sa sa Gen Ed na more on writings. Dito sa Prof Ed, dapat more on understanding, more on analyzation, na at makinig ng mabuti. Yan. Paano po ba sagutin yung Prof Ed? Pag-uusapan natin yan mamaya. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1, let's do the first question. What game when two groups of students have category to answer and the group with the highest score guessed from the given topic wins the game? A, minute to win it. B, deal or no deal. C, family feud. Or letter D, game ka na ba? So what do you think is the correct answer? Okay, so paano po ba natin sagutin yung professional education? First, the first thing to do is to look for a clue, lalo na kapag mahahaba yung mga questions. Of course, kapag mahahaba yung mga questions, ang hirap intindihin, no? Nawawala tayo sa focus. So, the very best answer, no, to find the best answer in the question is to look for a clue or for a hint. So, for example, in number one here, no, what is the clue? Two groups of students. So, dalawang grupo yan ng mga estudyante. So, ano kayang games yan na? And the highest group na makakahula, no, and get the highest score will given the topic or wins the game. Yeah. Pinapalabas 'to sa GMA. So, that is Family Feud, letter C. Okay, sino yung ano, yung host diyaan? Si Dingdong Dantes, 'no? Okay, so Family Feud is a game show format where two teams compete to guess the most popular answers to survey a questions. 'Di ba, may tinatawag, yung isa sa mga members sa bawat grupo, 'di ba? At yung dalawang members sa bawat group, pinapatawag sila sa unahan and then they will guess, 'no, kung ano yung ipapa-guess ng host to answer the survey questions. This aligns with the description of having categories to answer and scoring based on the correct guesses. So, 'di ba, kung sino yung kuha ng mataas na points, sila yung maglalaro. 'Yon. That is Family Feud. So, this is an example, no? Oh, by the way, this is not Dingdong Dantes. This is, I don't know the man. Nakalimutan ko yung name niya. Pero host 'to sa ano, sa, pageant last time, yung nagkamali. Okay, so this is an example of a game show, 'no, na pinapatawag yung bawat, member, 'no, and then they will guess. And the member that get the highest score will play the game, and so on. Okay. Before we move to our number two question, let's go back with the other options. Minute to Win It focuses on individual or team challenges with specific tasks rather than category guessing. So it's not category guessing because it's more focused on specific tasks na dapat niyong gawin. Deal or No Deal, ito naman po yung host pinaghusan ni Chris na Aquino that time before sa um, ABS-CBN revolves around choosing briefcases and does not involve answering questions based on category. So ito naman po yung game na 'to, 'no, may pipiliin kang briefcase na mga number diyan. So number two, open the briefcase, ayan, deal or no deal, gano'n. And of course, Game Ka Na Ba? I don't know who is the host for this game. It's a local game show format but does not fit the descriptions as clearly as Family Feud. So the best answer here is Family Feud. Letter C. Now let's move on with number two question. The following forms of traditional and modern technology, which is the most ancient way of communication? A. Radio, B. Letter, C. Email, or letter D. Morse code. Okay, so sa pagsagot po ng Prof. Ed, first, you have to select a clue and then what the answer? What is your answer? For example, here, no, number two, our clue there is, for me, it's traditional and modern technology. Then my answer is what letter? So, ganun. Okay, so when we say the forms of traditional and modern technology, ginagamit siya noon and then ginagamit pa rin siya ngayon. So that is letter B. Written communication through letters has been used for thousands of years, dating back to ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Sumerians, who developed early forms of writing. Diba? Early forms of writing, the alibata. Okay, so before, na hindi pa tayo masyadong development, no? Wala pa masyadong development sa ating mundo or when it comes to communication or technology, of course, letters lang talaga is the way of communication. So, kahit malayo ka man, magpapadala ka na ng letter, 'no, sa mga post office and then yun. This method is one of the earliest documented forms of communication that allowed for recording and transmission of messages over distances. So, um, ngayon, still, meron pa namang mga letter 'no, na gano'n, 'di ba? Meron pa namang post office, eh, ang daming letters pa. Nung last time na pumunta ako sa post office, ang daming mga letters. And but, the very ano 'no, the very comfy, kind of communication right now because of the technology is the email na 'no, yung basta may ano ka lang, may load ka lang, may wifi ka lang, may signal ka lang, email na talaga yung pinaka, comfy sa lahat 'no, the most convenient, forms of communication, email. Okay, but letter is, a traditional and modern technology na ginagamit natin 'yan before and until now. Okay, so radio, we all know that radio is technology, no, emerged in the late 19th century and early 20th century. So with the radio, no, yung makikinig lang po natin yung boses nila. Yung boses ng mga nagbabalita, yung mga boses na nagdadrama, yon. The use of sense of hearing. Email, yes, this is a digital form of communication that developed with the advent of the internet in the late 20th century. Morse code naman po, although it was developed in the 1830s and 1940s, it is a method of encoding messages rather than the form of communication itself. So Morse code is not kind of communication, but it is a method of encoding messages. So you're written there or you're typing there. So that is a Morse code. Okay. Let's go with number three question. Actual question in professional education again. What is the numerical index of an individual student's actual performance? And a test, A score, B decile, C percentile, o letter D range. Okay, hanap-hanap ng clue. Numerical index, yes, that is our clue when we say numerical index. Of course, it signifies or it talks about the numbers. Saan ba diyan may numbers? Yes, letter A, score. Score refers to the actual points or marks that a student receives on a test, reflecting their performance directly. So, nung elementary, nung high school, nung college tayo, kapag nagpapa-exam si teacher, di ba, what is the numerical index no, na nakukuha natin? That is what we call the score. Sa pamamagitan po ng score, nalalaman natin kung pasado ba tayo, kung hindi tayo pasado, ganon. So, it is an actual points or marks now that a student receives on a given test. So it reflects our performances. Yeah, so score. Okay, let's go at number four. Under the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, or also known as the PPST, how are newly graduated and PRC registered teachers commonly known? A. Distinguished. B. As highly proficient. C as novices or letter D as, proficient. Ayun, sa mga, um, kakatapos lang mag-take ng board exam at pumasa na, so anong tawag sa inyo? According to the PPST or the Philippine Professional Standards for Teachers, anong tawag? Yes, it's letter C, as novices. The term novice refers to teachers who are at the beginning stage of their professional development, 'di ba? Kapag hindi ka pa masyadong, eksperyensyado sa iyong field of teaching, newbie ka pa lang, tawag dun newbie. Newbie katunog ng novice, 'di ba? 'Yon. Um, Typically encompassing those who have just graduated and obtained their their teaching license. So, yung mga kakatapos lang 'no, mag-oath taking 'no, ma-receive ng kanilang license, they are known as the novice teacher. Meron tayong tinatawag din na novice learner. So, when we say learner na naman, yun naman yung mga estudyante or mga kabataan natin na, baguhan pa lang when it comes to learnings 'no, like just like for example, the elementary, kindergarten pupils, now they are the beginning of their learnings. This classification is part of the framework established by the PPST, which outlines various stages of teacher development from novice to distinguished practice. So ngayon makikita natin yung mga stages of the PPST here. We have the beginning teachers, the proficient teachers, the highly proficient teachers, and the distinguished teachers. So the beginning teachers, also known as the novice teacher. So they are the one who gain the qualifications recognized for entry into the teaching profession. So are supported to reach career stage 2 within 2 to 3 years. Ayan, mga novice, mga beginning teachers natin. Okay, mga kakapasa pa lang, kakapasok pa lang sa isang school. Next, we have the profession teachers, professionally independent in the application of skills vital to the teaching and learning process. Display skills in planning, implementing, and managing learning programs. So, yung nag-gain ka na ng experience mo, for example, nagturo ka na sa isang school for more than 3 years, no? That's what we call naman the profession teachers. 'Di ba, may tinatawag tayong teacher 1, teacher 2, 'yon. Highly profession teachers naman consistently display, excuse me, a high level of performance in their teaching practice. So, sila na naman yung mga teachers na may matataas na rank sa school. Provide support and mentoring to colleges and their professional developments. So, this is the stage 3, no? Highly proficient teachers. Can we give the examples? Mga master teacher, yes. Mga master teacher or the teachers na nasa colleges. Okay, and of course, the very highest career stage sa PPST natin is the distinguished teachers. Embody the highest standard for teaching, grounded in the global best practice, recognized as educators, leaders, contributors to the profession. So, for me, the best example here is the doctor. The doctors in education. No? Yung tinatawag nating mga doctoral, no? Nakapag-doctoral ka naman. So, distinguished teachers, doctors in education. Yung tinatawag nating mga doc, no? Di ba? May masters, may doctoral. Ayan. So, tandaan po natin yung apat na career stages of the PPST. The beginning teachers, the profession teachers, the highly proficient teachers, the distinguished teachers. Dito, no, tinatanong lang naman dito sa board exam yung novice teacher, no? Sila yung mga beginning teachers natin. And of course, ano daw yung pinakamataas na career stages ng PPST, distinguished teachers naman po. Yun lang naman po yung mga usually na mga questions. Distinguished teachers. All right, so let's move on with number 5 question. On periods of development, what feature characterizes the child in early childhood? A, maturity, B, readiness for schooling, C, independence, or letter D, high level of cognition. So we are talking here the early childhood. Okay, what age yan? Ano kaya yung nangyayari sa early childhood 'no, ng, development ng isang bata? Ano nangyayari diyan? Diyan tayo natututong mag-aral na 'no, readiness for schooling, letter B. So, during early childhood, typically the age for this is 2 to 6 years. children exhibit significant growth in various areas, including cognitive, social, and emotional development. This period is marked by readiness for schooling as children begin to develop skills necessary for formal education. Just like for example, no, yung mga kapatid nyo na nag-daycare, nag-kindergarten, no, so they are now in their early childhood stage. They become more capable of engaging in structured activities, following instructions, and interacting with peers, all of which are essential for a successful transition into a school environment. 'Di ba, kapag ang bata, kapag nag-aaral, una lang naman po yung mafe-feel nila na parang nade-detach sila or detachment sa kanilang nanay or sa kanilang parents. But along with the process 'no, gustong-gusto na nilang mag-aral kasi nga may kalaro sila sa school, nakikita nila si teacher nila, mostly nagdo-drawing sila, nagko-coloring sila. So gano'n yung, early childhood development wherein, it first develop their cognitive, their social, and emotional development, of course, with their peers. So, ganun po yung early childhood. The age is 2 to 6. Okay. So here now, there are the 7 domains of early childhood development. Ito yung nade-develop ng isang bata at that stage. No? The language, tinuturuan sila kung paano magsalita ng hindi nabubulol or what. The cognitive, of course, with the use of the mind. Gross motor, of course, by writing their names. The fine motor, the self-help and adaptive, the social and emotional, the spiritual and moral. So those are the 7 domains no, na nade-develop ng isang bata sa kanyang early childhood development. Okay, let's go with number 6. What part does the direct purpose of learning according to Dale's cone of experiences? A. Top part, B. Middle part, C. Base or bottom part, D. Combine. Okay, by the way, teachers, these are all actual board exam questions na kinumpiled ko ng mga previous exams natin. So, these questions may come out again. So, you have to watch all the live videos that I have. Wag niyo po ninyong skip yun kasi it's very important. Makinig lang po kayo sa mga live discussions, sa mga recorded sessions ko at sure napapasa po kayo. And of course, ano ba yun? I encourage everybody, no, to please join to my YouTube community. Sama-sama po tayong matuto hanggang sa final coaching natin. And of course, thank you so much teachers for joining sa mga nakapanood na po. Okay, go back with the question. What is the correct answer? Anong part yan, no, na nagkakaroon ng direct purpose of learning according to Dale's cone of experience. Alam niyo yung Dale's cone of experience? Later on, ipapakita ko po yan. But here, no, our correct answer is letter C. This is the bottom part. Diyan natin makikita yung pinaka-direct or pinaka-real na mga ginawa natin. Okay, so in this kind of experience, the base or the bottom part represents the most concrete and direct experiences where learners engage actively in hands on activities. This level emphasizes experiential learning, which is crucial for effective understanding and retention. The farther up the cone you go, the experience become more abstract, moving away from the direct engagement. So the bottom part of the cone is the direct where the concrete experiences happen and the farther you up, asan ba yung kamay ko? The farther you up go, no, habang ikaw ay pumupunta sa taas, the experience become more abstract. So, for example, or let's say in a simple way, from concrete to abstract po yan. So, ito na nga po siya yan. The cone of experience according to Dale. So here, direct purposeful experiences, the contrived experiences, the dramatized experiences, demonstrations, study trips, exhibits, educational television, motion pictures, recording, radio, still pictures, visual symbols, and the verbal symbols. So dito 'no, tinatanong lang naman sa Prof Ed, yung pinaka-bottom at yung pinaka-highest. Ano yung pinaka-bottom sa Dale Cone of Experience? The direct, purposeful experiences. Ano naman yung pinaka-highest sa Dale Cone of Experience? Pinakatuktok, no? That is your verbal symbols. Ayun. So, pag-usapan natin yung direct, purposeful experiences. So, this includes the hands-on experiences or activities that grant us responsibility for driving a specific outcome. So, for example, doing PowerPoint presentation, preparing meals, o kung ano-ano pa pong mga real-life experiences natin or hands-on experiences natin or the concrete experiences natin na talaga namang ginagawa ng mga students. So, that includes direct, purposeful experiences. Now, punta naman tayo sa second stage, no? The contrived experiences. Ano naman kaya yung contrived experiences? So, contrived experiences are the substitutions of real things when it's not feasible to bring the real thing to the class. So, for example, hindi naman kasi lahat ng mga bagay ay kaya nating dalhin sa isang paaralan or sa isang classroom natin. So, for example, yung topic natin, it's about reptiles at then you as a teacher, magdadala ka ng crocodile. So, tama ba yon? So, it's dangerous for the kids or for your pupils na magdala ka ng. Kaya nga tayo may tinatawag na contrived experiences because that is the substitution of the real things na hindi natin madala sa isang room natin. So, this includes the models, the mock-ups, the specimens, ano pa ba, the simulations, and the games. Okay, tandaan niyo po yan. And of course, alam na natin yung dramatized experiences. When we say dramatized experiences, it's more on dramatization, it's more on dialogue. So, dyan naman po sa dramatized experiences ay mas nade-develop yung social development ng mga kabataan because they're talking with their friends, they're talking with their classmates kung ano ba yung gagawin nila, kung ano pa kung ano po yung magiging dialogue nila, kung ano magiging topics nila. It's more on um, a process of communication. Okay, so hindi ko na po i-explain pa yung iba kasi, from the word itself 'no, study trips, exhibits, educational television, motion pictures, alam na po ninyo 'yan. Pero take note niyo lang teachers, yung mostly talaga na tinatanong sa board exam, ano yung pinaka-bottom or pinakababa ng Dale Carnegie Experience? That is the direct purposeful experiences. Ano naman yung pinakatuktok niya? That is the verbal symbols or mga verbals, mga salita 'no, mga symbols, yun, wika. Alright. Let's move on with number 7 na po tayo. Let's go. This is the basic role of the cooperating teacher. A critic and evaluator, B coach and mentor, C facilitator, D scaffolding. Okay. Usapang FS, no? Field study. Usapang, ano tawag doon? Practice teaching, no? Ayan. So ano po ba yung role ng ating cooperating teacher? Bakit tayo may cooperating teacher? Bakit 'di na lang tayo yung magturo kasi magiging teacher din naman tayo. So bakit kaya? It's because of they are what? They are serve as our coach and as our mentor. Bakit hindi facilitator? Bakit di scaffolding? Bakit hindi critic and evaluator? Pag-uusapan po natin 'yan. Okay, so they serve as a coach and a mentor, no, yung mga cooperating teacher natin because they provide support, feedback, and encouragement throughout their teaching practice. So, 'di ba, una natin na experience do'n is to observe lang sa klase ni teacher. And then after how many days, tayo na po ay nagtuturo. At habang tayo ay nagtuturo, 'di ba, after our discussion, nagi-give ng feedback si cooperating teacher natin na, "Ma'am, ito po yung dapat yung gawin. Ma'am, ito po dapat siya, 'di ba? So, they provide support, they provide feedback, at the same time, they provide encouragement. Lalo na yung mga, student teacher natin na walang confidence na. So, sinasabi nila, "Ma'am, kaya niyo po 'yan." Ganyan din po yung mga dating, student teacher na nanggaling sa'kin. So, ang sarap lang pakinggan na gano'n na yung cooperating teacher mo is talaga na na nga naman na nagko-cooperate sa'yo 'no, at hindi lang nagko-cooperate sa'yo, they also provide encouragement, positive encouragement, throughout your teaching practice. So as a coach and a mentor, they help develop the student teacher skills, confidence, and effectiveness in the classroom. This role involves modeling effective teaching strategies, offering constructive criticism, and facilitating professional growth. So as a coach, 'di ba, kapag sinabi nating coach, you are coaching someone, you are giving feedback, you are giving encouragement, you are giving lessons. For example, me myself, 'di ba, I am a coach. So, it means hindi lang naman ako basta teacher lang dito, at the same time coach din po ako, nagpo-provide ako ng encouragement, lalo lalo na kapag may mga teachers tayo na napanghihinaan na ng loob 'no, na sinasabi na hindi na nila kaya mag-board exam. Kasi ang tanda na nila or hindi na nila kaya mag-board exam kasi nakapang-ilang take na sila. So, I myself as your coach na I don't just receive the money, which is your enrollment fee. But I also provide encouragement, positive interactions na mga gano'n. So yun. And of course, when we say mentor naman, of course, they provide learnings, they provide feedback, yon. So as a coach and a mentor. Okay. If you have any questions, teachers, or if I am too fast in speaking, or if hindi po kayo or wala po kayong may naintindihan or you're a little bit confused, you can comment in our comment section, no? Habang nagla-live po tayo para po masagot ko. Ayun. Thank you, everyone. So let's go with number 8. Based on the K to 12 provision, what decision would the teacher make if the student was not able to meet needed expectations in two subject areas? Again, saan ba yung kamay ko? Hindi makikita. Again, take note, ito na lang, two subject areas. A fail, B remediate, C retain, D pass. So, kung ikaw po na teacher before or nag-student teacher ka before 'no, nagtuturo ka sa mga students na nasa lower section, so alam niyo po kung paano sagutin 'yan. Kasi 'di ba mostly sa kanila is, when it comes to cognitive is talaga ngang naman mahina sila 'no. So, ano yung binibigay ng isang paaralan or ng isang teacher kapag two subject areas yung fail nila, they're going to remediate. When we say remediate, what does it mean? Okay, hahanapan mo sila ng remediation. Ano ba kaya yung ways 'no, na puwede nating gawin para, ah, baka matuto sila. Baka naman may mali sa teaching styles ko, sa technique ko dahil sa marami ngang mga bata akong tinuturuan baka hindi ko na sila mapunan or hindi ko na sila ma-give ng attention ko. So ano kaya? So dun nangyayari yung remediation. So according to the guidelines now, if a student does not meet expectations in not more than two learning areas, they must enroll in remedial classes for those subjects. Take note ha, remedial classes is free, wala pong bayad. Kasi I myself, nung nagpa-practice teaching po ako, although yung tinuturuan ko po is higher section, no? The STAR section and the SPA or Special Program for the Arts. Isa po ako sa ano ba 'yan, volunteer to help, students na hindi maka-cope sa kanilang discussion sa kanilang teacher. So, doon, after ng aming, time or hours of teaching 'no, sa hapon is nagtuturo kami sa mga students 'no, sa mga kabataan hindi marunong magbasa, hindi masyadong, magaling sa writing 'no, doon tinuturuan namin. So, naghahanap po kami ng remediation. So, ayun. Ilang oras kaya yung ano nila, forgot ko lang kung ilang oras. Pero sa remediate kasi, sa remedial class, the maximum number of students is 10 para naman 'no, mabigyan mo talaga sila ng attention or you know their strengths and weaknesses kung saan sila, mahina or saan sila mas magaling. So doon 'no, after they pass the remedial class, puwede na sila ma-move forward sa next grade. For example, that student na tinuturuan mo sa remedial class is the grade 7 and then nakapasa sa remedial class mo and then kapag nakapasa siya, of course next year puwede na siya mag-grade 8. Pero the question is, kapag yung bata tatlo yung, failed subjects niya, ano ba yung gagawin mo? Kasi may tanong yan sa Prof. Ed, eh. Kapag yung bata tatlo yung failed subjects niya, ano ba yung gagawin mo? Magre-remediate ka ba? No. Kapag tatlo na kasi yung, failed subjects niya, you don't have to remediate. You have to retain that student sa section or sa level 'no. For example, grade 7 siya and then tatlo yung failed subjects niya, hindi niyo po siya ah, papapas 'no, papasarin, ano nga yun sa Tagalog nun? Ipapasa 'no, because of the 3 failed learning subjects na. So, magiging retain po siya sa kanyang kung ano man yung grade level niya. For example, grade 7, next year hindi siya magiging grade 8, magiging grade 7 siya ulit because of the 3 failed subjects. Kapag dalawa lang, maghahanap si teacher ng remediation, baka pa magiging pasado 'yan. So, kapag pumasa, of course, move to the next level, grade 8 na siya. Pero 'pag 'di siya nakapasa, mare-retain siya. So, yun. So, that is the remedial classes. Tandaan niyo po yan because lumalabas nga talaga yan sa board exam. Okay, let's go with number 9 question. What makes the home important for values education and inculcation in schools? A. It is a support for learning. B. It is the model of positive values. C. It is the roots of belief. Or letter D. It is the foundation of values. Okay, dito na natin no, malalaman kung ano ba talaga yung purpose ng bahay sa mga kabataan. 'Di ba? Sino nga yung ano natin, yung first teachers natin? Yes, our first teachers is considered our parents, our nanay or tatay 'no, especially our mga, ate, kuya 'no, na nag-aaral. So, they also considered as our first teacher. Kasi nga hindi pa tayo nag-aaral, so sino yung nagtuturo sa atin? Ano yung nagse-serve na paaralan natin? Yung bahay natin. Sino yung nagtuturo sa atin? Yung nanay, tatay natin at yung mga nakakatanda sa'tin. So, they are known as the first teachers and home is considered are the first schools. So, paano yun nakaka-impart sa values natin? Especially values nga talaga yung tinuturo 'no, mga magagandang asal 'no, sa home natin. Yes, it is the foundation of values. The home serves as the primary environment where children first learn and internalize values. 'Di ba, lahat talaga ng natutunan ng isang bata is nanggaling talaga muna sa bahay, hindi sa paaralan ha, second lang yung school. So, nanggaling talaga yan muna sa bahay. Parents and family members are typically the first role models imparting essential moral and ethical principles that shape a child's character. So, for example 'no, may mga kabataan sa bahay. At isipin natin yung mga nanay, tatay palaging nag-aaway, so nakikita ng mga bata 'no, ano ano yung ma-e-expect mo sa bata? Of course, they will, develop the fear, ayun, the loss of self-confidence 'no, especially yung mga nanay or tatay na, nag-a-utter talaga or nagsasalita talaga ng mga bad words dun, masho-shock ka na lang na sa liit ng bata kaya niyang makapagsabi ng mga negative words, um, ng mga bad words 'no. Siyempre, saan ba nila yun nakikinig or saan ba nila yun maririnig? Of course, sa kanilang bahay. So yun. Naririnig nila 'yan sa kanilang paligid, sa bahay. So yun, 'di ba nga, home is the first school of the students or the pupils or the children. This foundational rule is crucial for consistent values education as it sets the stage for further learning in school. Compared natin yung ano, this is out of biases or discrimination. Compared lang natin yung mga may family na may magandang development sa mga pamilya naman na walang magandang development, 'di ba? Yung mga kabataan 'no, they're very polite, tinuruan talaga sila ng magandang asal kasi because of their, nanay at tatay na tinuturuan sila ng magagandang asal ng values, yon. Tingnan naman natin yung mga ibang family 'no, na mga bata pa yung mga, student or pupils mo or yung mga children 'no, at the age of 3, 4 is kaya na nilang makapagsalita without nowhere kung anong ibig sabihin ng salita ng mga bad words 'no, yun. So go back with the family, sila talaga yung may big impact kung paano at kung ano yung, values ng isang bata. Okay, so let's go with our last question, number 10. For diagnostic purposes, which type of rubric is more appropriate? A. General rubric, B. Analytic rubric, C. Developmental rubric, or D. Holistic rubric. Okay, pag-usapan natin yung rubrics. So kapag diagnostic purposes, 'di ba, when we say diagnostic, we see to it there the strengths and weaknesses of our pupils. So ano kaya yung magandang rubric na gagamitin natin diyan? Okay, it's analytic rubrics. So tandaan natin 'no, meron tayong dalawang, rubrics, the analytic and holistic rubrics. So sa ibang mga options na 'yan is panggulo lang 'yan. Let's go first with the analytic rubrics. So this rubric provide detailed feedback by breaking down performance into specific criteria, allowing for a more nuanced assessment of student strengths and weaknesses. This level of detail is essential for diagnostic purposes as it helps educators identify specific areas where a student may need improvement. The ability to assess each criterion separately makes analytic rubrics are particularly effective for formative assessments and targeted interventions. Ang haba naman ng explanation. Ito lang 'yan. Kapag sa analytics, sinasabi lang diyan 'no, na talagang nagpo-provide siya ng detalyadong impormasyon, detalyadong feedback sa mga kabataan. So, for example, you have, to know the strengths and weaknesses of your students, ano yung gagamitin mo, hindi ba detalyado? Of course, dapat detalyadong rubrics, that is the analytic. So, ito yung isa, the holistic. Kapag kasi sinabi nating holistic, ito yung rubrics na nagpo-provide ng single score based on overall impression of a student's performance on a task. So dito kasi sa holistic 'no, isa lang yung score sa lahat ng kabataan kasi kaya nga tinawag siyang holistic from the word whole. So kabuuan mo na siyang i-ano, kabuuan mo na siya magbibigay ng score. So, for example, hindi ito siya detalyado kasi ano na, for example, 50 students meron ka nag-perform sila and then, gumamit ka ng holistic rubric. So, in 50 students, ige-grade mo na lang sila ng 98 lahat. So, yun. So, that is the holistic. Pero kapag sinabi naman analytic, ige-grade mo yan talaga sila isa-isa. Meron kang 50 students, ige-grade mo yan sila. O, si Juan 99, si, ano pa ang ibang mga names, si Jessa, mga 99, 100, gano'n. So, isa-isa mo talaga silang i-grade. Not unlike 'no, sa holistic is out of 50 students, ige-grade mo lang sila in one score. So, lahat yun yung nakuha nila. That is the holistic. So, let's go with the time na naman. Paano 'pag kinulang si teacher ng oras? Ano yung gagamitin niyang rubrics? Yes, the holistic rubric. Kapag kinulang si teacher ng oras, gagamitin niya yung holistic rubric. Kasi nga, 'di ba, time consuming, hindi siya time consuming. Na unlike sa analytic na time consuming kasi i-grade mo yan sila one by one, eh. But, ano nga yun, yung for example, mayroon kang 100 students. Imagine 100 students and then you have 30 minutes lang sa pag-grade. So, paano mo sila i-ge-grade? So, dun ka na lang 'no, papasok sa holistic development. So, you grade them, single score in 50 or 100 students. Kapag hindi ka naman kinulang sa oras, of course, kung gusto mo naman ng detalyadong feedback, you go with analytic. Ano naman yung mga disadvantages? Ayun nga 'no, time consuming to score and does not provide detailed, ayan. So, ano yung rubric na may quick scoring? Yung mabilis lang, score na, yun na malalaman mo na. Yes, holistic. Siya yung kind ng rubric na may quick scoring na in just one setting, alam mo na talaga kung ano yung magiging score mo. Not unlike 'no, sa analytic na you have to wait kasi nga busy pa si teacher sa kaka-grade ng ibang mga, peers or ano mo or mga classmates mo, yon. So, tandaan natin na when we say analytic, it is a detailed, rubrics 'no, scoring rubric kailangan grade dito ni teacher yung mga students niya isa-isa. Ito din yung time consuming kasi, isa-isa mo silang i-grade. Ito yung ano, detailed feedback. When we say holistic naman, ito yung kind ng rubric na bibigyan mo ng score yung mga estudyante mo na isa lang. For example, you have 50 students and then yung grade lang nila is 98 'no, lahat sila makakuha ng 98. Ito naman po yung mabilis na pagbigay ng score kasi hindi mo na sila kailangan bigyan ng feedback isa-isa, hindi mo na sila kailangan bigyan ng score isa-isa. So, 'pag sinabi kong 98 kayo lahat, so yun na yun, quick scoring na yun. Okay, so yung disadvantage lang talaga sa holistic kasi hindi mo malalaman kung ano yung feedback ni teacher, yon. So that is holistic and analytic, tandaan niyo po 'yan. Okay, so that will be our last question. So I would like to say thank you so much for joining me today. So it's already 12:31 PM. At sa mga teachers natin 'no, na nagte-take ngayon ng long test exam nila, advance congratulations po. 150 items po 'yon. So, sa mga gusto pong sumali sa aming Top Dalet Family GC at gustong mag-start na po ng review early, for preparations early and the upcoming LAT exam. Next year, March and September exam, open pa po yung aming GC. So, you can message me on my Facebook page Top Dalat by Coach Joylen at meron din po akong or kaming ibang mga, Facebook accounts 'no, na makikita niyo naman po 'yun at sure na legit. So they are, some of the teachers are very funny talaga kasi they are questioned 'no. Of course, 'di naman natin 'yun mabe-blame kasi sa online world naman talaga is daming scammers, eh. Pero malalaman mo naman talaga ang isang tao kung scam siya or hindi. For example, legit check ka diyaan kung daming followers or wala, kung hindi siya nagpapakita ng mukha, kung ano lang, 'di ba, mga gano'n, gano'n. So, 'yan teachers, super affordable lang po ng aming enrollment fee. So, I hope you teachers, can now early prepare your licensure examination for teachers para first take will be your last take na. Okay, so ano yung ano natin ngayon, yung word of the day? Remember that life greatest lessons are usually learned at the worst times at from the worst mistakes. So most of us, no, when we say worst, when we say um mga worst talaga is negative na agad. But we did not see the positive feedback or the positive outcome for this. So we say worst. Doon nanggagaling yung pinaka the best, greatest lessons na natatanggap natin sa ating life, sa ating mga worst mistakes at sa ating mga worst times. So, ano lang, 'wag lang mag-give up, 'yun. So again, teachers, thank you so much for listening and for watching. Please do like, share, and of course, comment your score out of 10. So ayun po teachers para makita ko po. And if you have some many questions 'no, puwede naman po kayong magtanong sa'kin privately or sa GC po. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.